Hey guys, welcome back to Paper Made Me Do It. Today's video is going to be very different from anything I've done before in my Hobonichi Cousin Avec. As you know, if you've watched any of my previous videos, I use this for daily journaling, memory keeping, sketching, things of that nature. And I had mentioned in my first flip through of the year that I was doing nothing in my weekly or monthly spreads. That's still pretty much been the case. I've decided what I do want to do in my weekly spreads is just copy some song lyrics and poems, which I do in other journals already, but I just enjoy doing that and thought, you know, handwriting practice, and I love seeing fountain pen inks on this Tomoe River paper. But for the monthly spread, I'm just gonna go all out today, totally random. So this will probably be something that I end up either loving or hating, but I just wanted to play. And so I've gathered quite a bit of stuff from my stash. I have this one sheet of transfer rub-on stickers. This sticker pack was kind of the anchor for what I pulled together. So it has coffee lover, some flowers, macaroons, kind of a breakfast whatever theme. And so I kind of pulled ideas from that and that color palette and just went through my sticker box and picked a bunch of random stickers that I thought could be used. I have all these piles of stickers that I never use. So I've got the flake stickers, the random stickers. I also pulled a bunch of stamps and inks and washi. I found this Ladre washi that kind of goes in line with the breakfast theme, and some other random washi with similar colors. So on this monthly spread, I'm just going to play and fill it up and just see what it looks like. I need to use my stash anyway. This was kind of inspired by Jane the Crazy, so I will leave her channel linked in the description below if you've never watched her before. Unfortunately, I don't think she's uploading recent videos, but if you've not watched some of her older videos, I would encourage you to do that if you like traveler's notebook journaling. And she also has an Instagram that she does post to frequently. But her pages, she does not gather a particular theme like this. So that part is a little different. But her calendar pages, when she is done, I just absolutely love to look at them. They will just be filled to the max with just randomness, but it's her, you know, her life and different ephemera. And so there's, from what I remember, normally not one particular theme, but more so just, I love the way they look so used and full of life. So that kind of gave me this idea to just pile some stuff on here randomly and just see where the chips fall. So that's what I'm going to be doing in this video. If you would like to go through your stash, I'm just going to let this roll in real time. So it may be a little longer than my normal journaling videos, but of course you can always just scroll through to the end you just are curious in the result. But it would be fun if you want to go through your stash and grab some stuff and just join me. Use up your stuff on a spread that would otherwise be blank. If you're into the journaling world, you more than likely have at least one, if not multiple, planners or journals or notebooks that have maybe one section that you don't regularly use. So it would be fun to play in that. Get a little use out of it. It's like I don't even know where to start because this is so outside my wheelhouse. Let's see. Let's lay down some washi in the margin. I'm just going to try to fill something in like almost every square. And obviously, if I do end up liking this randomness, it would be fun to do it more so like Jane does in real time, where it's actually meaningful. So what I'm doing today is more so just an experiment to see if I like this style. So nothing that I'm putting down really has any meaning to me personally in this spread. I'm not going back and documenting actual events or anything like that because I already do that in my dailies. I had gone in yesterday and just pasted down a few strips of torn. It's thinner than craft paper, but it's a lightweight brown paper that I use in my traveler's notebook journaling a good bit. Let's see. I'm just gonna, because I gathered so much stuff, it's in a bit of a pile here, so I'm just gonna randomly use some of this and kind of set some of it to the side so it's not quite as overwhelming. But if you also journal in the daily section like I do of a Hobonichi Cousin or Cousin Avec, I would love to know in the comments what you do in your monthly and weekly sections. Do you just disregard them, or do you have other purposes for them? That's one great thing about this book, is it's almost like 3 different journals or planners combined into one, so you would definitely get your money's worth if you used one section for planning, like the weekly section, and had different functional purposes for the same book. But I'm using a separate planner this year. I'm in a Hobonichi Weeks, and I set a goal at the beginning of the year to use that same planner from start to finish, because I have fallen into the trap for the last several years of switching around throughout the year, and I always regret it later. There's just something about the idea of having a fully completed start to finish one book to archive, to kind of be able to look back on. So I'm going to set those number stickers to the side. Let's put down some of these bigger things. Let's see. love this Choose Kindness. I think these came out of a Happy Planner sticker book. I love those with a clear background. I didn't realize these were like that. Oh, and Coffee O'Clock definitely goes with this spread. So we'll go ahead and use both of these, and I'll save this one for another spread. I went ahead and gathered, I had 3 packages of these sticker flakes in different themes. So I went ahead and gathered 3 kind of piles of stuff like I showed you earlier. In case I do end up enjoying this, I'll have 2 more months worth kind of lined out, ready to go. This looks like it was a little sampler sticker pack in a Planner Society kit. I had subscribed to that monthly subscription a long time ago, so these are old stickers. They need to be used. It's got the little ringed planners. I'm not in my rings at all right now. I have rings for, goodness, all sizes. Pocket, personal, A5. I kind of feel guilty not being in them at all, and I would love to go back to them at some point. But I've just been really enjoying my Hobonichis and Traveler's Notebooks this year, and you know, unfortunately there's only so much time in a day. Go in with some of these big numbers. What would have been fun, I didn't think about it until just now, but it would have been fun to just lay down a background of random watercolor in this color palette and have a watercolor background. I just love the way you get that crinkly texture on the Hobonichi pages after they've been watercolored on. I may have to do that if I decide to do another month like this. Go in with watercolor first. Let it dry. Do one more of these and then put it to the side. I'm gonna be honest with you, it feels good even though there's not like a true purpose here. As I mentioned, it feels good to just be using some of these stickers. I've had some of them for years and years and years. Like, I'm one of those people who love the idea of stickers, but I've never been able to consistently make them work, or not even consistently, just make them work, period. I love to look at some people's spreads that use a bunch of stickers and just how neat it looks, but I don't have that kind of, that style of creativity, I guess. Like, in my mind's eye, I can't envision how I need to use them. So what I end up with is a box overflowing with stickers. That never get used, which is kind of sad. All these little coffee cups are so cute. Those of you who know what you're doing with stickers are probably having a heart attack right now if you've made it this far. What is she doing? Sorry. Let's lay down some of this wide lingerie washi. This is so pretty. See that? Super pretty. I'm just going to go across the spine here, if I can, without making too big of a mess. Just press it into that crease. It's pretty. I hardly ever use this washi. I've had it for years. There's some more wide. Some room to tack onto it at the bottom. I need to do some stamping. See, I've already used that. I'm gonna try to use all of this washi at least once. Okay. And this is just a generic, the kind of waxy kind that comes from Michael's. Okay, I still have several sheets of stickers I haven't used yet, but I wanted to do some stamping, so I'm afraid if I don't hurry up and get some stamping on here, I'm going to run out of room. So, let's see. I thought about this large flower like hanging off the edge of a page. So I'll give that a shot. Only use the Versa Magic stamping ink in my Hobonichi. I never have to worry about it bleeding through the pages. Let's see if I can take a peek. Okay. That's kind of cute. It's a little thick. Should have done maybe like a second generation. Okay. This I got from Nico Neko online in New York. Pretty sure, if I remember right, because she had several with different sayings that I liked, but I think I chose the one that was called Let It Be. Should have put my pencil board behind it. Turned out okay. Okay, and then I have this stamp that came from the Stationery Selection monthly subscription. Let's lay it down. Cute. Okay, and I've got this little Hobonichi stamp. Those of you who have stuck around are probably thinking, oh my word, when this chick says random, boy, does she mean what she says? I am having fun with it though. Good. A little hobo. Okay, and one of my favorites from Kuchen, Trust the Process. All of my stamps are a little thick. I either need to put less ink on the pad or stamp off somewhere first and do a second generation. I love these little sticker flakes. They're like washi. I don't know if I said that already or not. They're made like out of washi paper. This one looks like the corner got bent. Let's go ahead and use it up. It looks kind of sad. Oh, here's a cute one with a cup of steaming coffee. I do want to add some writing in here just because, like I say, this was kind of, I say loosely because I'm not carrying it out exactly like she does, but it was loosely inspired by Jane, and her pages always have a lot of writing on them. Just love seeing the written word. It's like it doesn't even matter what it is. Anytime I see, like especially on Instagram or something, if I see someone post a page that's just full of writing, it doesn't even matter to me what their writing looks like or what the content is. I just love to see the written word. This little sticker or whatever sticker flake, washi flake pack, it has a bunch in it. I think I found them at Joann's maybe. You know, back in the day when we can go in the craft stores, the good old days. But I'll have to look for some more of them because I really like them. They were the, let's see, Park Lane Papery 61 washi flakes. Okay. I think I'm gonna put, I had thought about using this blue, Everything Is Nothing with a Twist, but I think I'll save that for another spread. And just go in and add some random hearts. Then I'll do some writing maybe and see if there's any room for any more stamping. Some of the stamps I forgot to use. Where are they? I have these from Allie Brown. And I love this font. So if I don't have room to use them here, I definitely am gonna have to try this again. It's like, if I do try it again, I don't know if I should give more thought to it and be a little more intentional and plan it out. I mean, I'm kind of liking the just not knowing where anything's going and just laying it down. It's almost therapeutic in a way. Trying to use at least one of every color I think I have. Put one on that washi. Let's do another, I like the blue. Put that on top of the corner of that stamp, where some of the ink is on the corner. Only have a handful of these letters or numbers. I'll just hold those. Okay, and then here are some larger hearts. We are getting into true make a mess feel. I wonder if I did this transfer on top of one of these clear stickers, if it would stick or not, or on top of the washi. I haven't used them often enough to have experience and know how they work on different surfaces. It's cute. Y'all let me know in your stash, do you have that one item that you continue to collect or purchase but don't actually use? Like for me, it's stickers. What is it for you? Washi tape, stamps. I'm just doing some of these little flowers. I'm just being safe and putting them directly on the paper. A friend of mine was planting flowers yesterday at her house. I have not bought any to plant this year. I love the look of them. They're just work. Let's see. This is not coming off. Looks like it should come off, but okay, I don't know. We'll just, since it's not that big, I won't put it on an acrylic block because I can't get it to come off the backing. Okay, so this one's gonna look kind of, got a little ink on the page. I didn't coat it completely, so it'll look a little kind of faded. Okay. I'm just setting all my stamps to the side. I'm gonna go back and clean them all. Once I'm done with this, I'm just using a little wipe, wet wipe, to clean the backs of them. Let's see. That one's gonna be a little heavy in one spot. Okay. So let's do some writing and let's see where we are. Hope I don't get ink all over me. Like this. April showers bring May flowers. I don't know what to write. I didn't plan this out. Let's see. Oh, this is April. I was thinking I was going way back, but this is actually... Hello. So we can say... Tax day postponed on the 15th. And let's see, got new fountain pens in, 20th. Endless pens, that was my first time to order from them. Okay. Just make a note here. I'm just so random. I get a comment about school being out for the rest of the year now. Okay. My son has to choose his classes for next year online today. And the fact that I wrote that at an angle, like, ugh, I need to let go and be more, even random to me, if you notice, everything has to be either vertical or horizontal. I'll tilt things, but you'll very, very rarely see me write outside of dead vertical or horizontal. So if you ever see that in my dailies, just know that I'm trying to stretch myself. What can I write inside this label? Let's see. Okay. Let's see. And somewhere around in here, let's see, I hit 1,000 subscribers. Thank y'all so much. Paper made me do it. Thank y'all. It's so funny. Whenever I started doing my videos, I just started saying, hey guys. And I never say, hey guys in real life. We say y'all around here. I live in the South. So now it feels awkward when I say, hey guys, but it's like I've done it 60 times. So I don't know if I need to change or what. That's the only time I ever say that though. Loving my morning coffee with blackjack. That's my black cat. She is an outdoor cat, but she stays on mostly our back porch, but either the front or back porch, wherever I am. But she loves it when I sit with her in the morning and at night. I love on her. I think it's gonna smear on that waxy finish. Just wipe that off. Ah, I smeared it. Okay, that's okay. Let's see. I've been having to go in almost every day lately to the hospital. All my outpatients were canceled through the end of April, but I'm on call for inpatient orders, and they're starting to pick back up recently with those. Let's see, and I'm cooking more often. During this stay-at-home time. And then, let's see, I'm gonna smear all this. Our Starbucks drive-throughs reopened. Hallelujah. It's kind of coffee themed. Okay, and I've been catching up on my Bible journaling. I've been watching the live stream sermons, but I haven't been taking notes from them. So I've been catching up on that recently. I'm gonna do that in another cousin, and that's all I do in that cousin. And I have a purpose for each section in there, monthly, weekly, and daily. I use the weekly section in that book and just disregard the columns and use it like 2 full pages, and that's where I take my sermon notes. Okay, and then let's see. Son started running this month. He really misses the gym being open. I'm just gonna go in here randomly again. I wish I had used some of those Allie Brown stamps. Okay. I feel like this has drug on forever, so I think I'm going to go ahead and stop for now, but I just honestly can't think of anything to write right now since I, don't know what happened on these days or didn't really have a plan laid out, but I will probably continue to add some writing in these last few blank spaces just to massively fill up the page. But overall, I think I will definitely do this again. This may or may not look like a train wreck. I'm kind of leaning toward May, but if nothing else, the process itself, just mindlessly laying stuff down and using my stash, was actually pretty fun. I enjoyed that. So maybe if I keep doing it, I'll kind of find a groove of how to work in all the different media without running out of room. But if you've got an empty spot in your journal, I encourage you to just give it a try, see where it goes, use up your stash. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.